I want to share something personal, deep within my heart, a tale that lingers quietly, where my truest feelings start. Not always easy to expose the shadows in my chest, yet here I stand, unguarded, letting words do the rest. Each syllable a fragment, each verse a gentle plea, to bridge the gap between myself and what I wish to see. For life has ways of hiding truths we dare not face, and yet, when we reveal them, they fall into their place. So listen close and let this rhyme be both a voice and guide to navigate the corners where my honest truths reside. It begins with whispers woven in the fabric of my days, small moments that define me in the simplest quiet ways. A fleeting glance, a passing laugh, a hand that held my own. The pieces of my story built from seeds that I have sown. There's joy in recollection, but there's sorrow there as well. For every golden memory, there's a storm I cannot quell. Yet within these contradictions lies the beauty of my song, a journey that feels fractured but was steady all along. For even when the skies turned dark and shadows crept within, I found a spark of courage buried deep beneath my skin. This spark, a flicker fragile, has grown to light my way, guiding me through endless nights to greet the hopeful day. Though I have stumbled many times and questioned my own worth, this inner fire reminded me of what my life is worth. It taught me to forgive myself for moments steeped in doubt, to understand the strength in falling, not just standing out. For every scar upon my soul, a testament remains of battles fought and lessons learned through heartache and through pain. The flames that once consumed me now illuminate my core, a testament to growth that I could never see before. Yet sharing this feels vulnerable, a truth both sharp and kind, a window to the depths of me that I have kept confined. It's not that I was fearful of what others might perceive, but rather that my words might not reflect what I believe. For language feels inadequate, a fleeting, fragile art to capture all the colors of my ever-changing heart. Still, I strive to paint a picture with these lines of black and white, to honor both the darkness and the moments filled with light. For in this act of telling, there's a freedom I can find to heal the wounds I carry and release what binds my mind. So here I stand, exposed and bare, with nothing left to hide, no armor shielding fragile truths, no mask where fears reside. For life, I've learned, it's fleeting, and our time is never sure, yet love and honesty, I've found, are what will long endure. And so I choose to share these thoughts, these fragments of my soul, to stitch together broken parts and make myself feel whole. Each word I write is freedom, each rhyme a quiet key, unlocking doors that kept me from the person I could be. Though sharing feels uncertain, I trust it will be worth, for only through such openness can healing find its birth. There's beauty in the breaking, in the mending of what's torn, in learning that the heaviest rain gives way to skies reborn. The pain we often carry, though it bends us to the ground, is softened when we share it, when connection wraps around. For every silent burden that I held within my chest became a bit less heavy when it finally was confessed. There's magic in the courage to let others truly see the messy, fragile pieces that still make up all of me. And though it's not perfection that I offer through this verse, it's love and hope and healing and a soul that could be worse. The pages of my story are still written day by day, each chapter filled with moments where I've stumbled on the way. But looking back, I find a thread that's woven through it all, a steady hand that lifts me up whenever I may fall. It's love in all its forms that keeps me anchored to this place. A parent's hug, a friend's kind words, the warmth of a familiar face. These gifts remind me, time and time, that even in despair, there's beauty in connection, in the love we choose to share. And so, as I recount these truths, I offer them to you, a reminder that your story holds its own value too. For every soul that walks this earth has battles they must fight, and every heart has cracks that let in pieces of the light. No story is too simple, no pain too small to feel. For every whispered heartache holds a power to heal. It's in the act of sharing, in the honesty we give, that life becomes a melody, a reason we can live. So as I bare my heart today, I ask you to embrace the parts of you that feel too raw, the things you are scared to face. For every soul that dares to love and share what they've been through creates a world that's kinder, filled with hope for me and you. Though this poem may conclude, my story marches on. The setting sun of one chapter brings the rising of a dawn. Each ending births beginnings, a truth I've come to know. For every time I've felt I am stuck, I've found a way to grow. The courage that I've chased some dreams with fervent hope, only to see them fade, while others bloomed unexpectedly in ways I'd never prayed. And yet, no matter where they lead, they've always shaped my view. For dreams, both big and small alike, reveal what I pursue. They've taught me that the journey, not the outcome, is the key. That growth is found in daring steps, in striving to be free. And though the path is never clear, the destination far, I'll keep my eyes upon the sky, my heart set on a star. For dreams are not about success, but about the life we weave, a legacy of hope and love in everything we leave. The people I have met along this winding, endless road have been the greatest treasures that my heart has ever known. From strangers turned to cherished friends, to family's steady care, each soul I've touched has left a mark, a bond beyond compare. They've taught me lessons I could not have learned while on my own, that love is not a fleeting thing, but something deeply sown. It's in the way we listen, in the kindness we extend, in moments where we show we care, in being someone's friend. Though some have left, their presence fades but never disappears. Their memories remain with me, their laughter through the years. And as I walk this journey still, I know one thing is true. The love we give, the bonds we form, are what will see us through. So here is to every person who has graced my path thus far. You've made my life a brighter place, my guiding North Star. Through it all, I've learned to trust the process of my days, to let go of perfection and embrace life's messy ways. For every plan I've tried to make, a twist has found its place, reminding me that sometimes we must move at life's own pace. It's not about controlling every moment that unfolds, but finding joy in spontaneity and treasures yet untold. I've learned to be forgiving, not just to those I meet, but to myself for moments when I face defeat. Mistakes are not the end of things. They're just another start, a chance to grow, to try again, to mend a fragile heart. And though the path is far from smooth, it's one I proudly walk. For every step I take,